Greg, these two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
So the New York starting five, Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Then it's Robinson, then it's Randall, and it's Sims in at the 4 spot. Here's Hero. Randall grabs the board. Lowry against Brunson. Inside, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, you want Mitchell Robinson to finish with strength and authority, and he does there.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Love outside. Butler dishes to Lowry. Heat moving the ball around. Stolen by Robinson. And a fast break now for the Knicks. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson left side. Knocked away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler kicks to Hero. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, Hero to the inside. Love out of hand on it. And here's Randall. Here's Sims. Moves back up. Passes it to Brunson. Launches a 3. To the wing right side. Sims, the pass to Brunson. 6 to shoot. Takes it inside. And finally they hit one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And done by Robinson.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
Hero from long range. The shot misses. The Knicks go the other way with it. Randall outside. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Sims kicks to Brunson. Pass to Sims. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is worth it.
Hero against Brunson. Hero no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lowry finds Adebayo. That shot off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Here's Love, and he makes good on the layup.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. Adebayo kicks to Hero. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Adebayo with a screen on Barrett. Hero passes to Adebayo. That one goes in. Adebayo's got 6 points.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Brunson with a clean look. And the Knicks miss again.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
At the end of one,
your Heat Youth Dance Team.
some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And New York looking at who they've got. One is out there with Hartenstein. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Grimes in its small forward. Here's Hartenstein, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, as somebody who grew up in New York and New Jersey, I was a Knicks fan, right? They have such a great history. Think back to the championship team of the 70s, Walt Clyde Frazier, then the Patrick Ewing era, Bernard King. They have had so many Hall of Famers.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. Butler kicks to Adebayo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Right side, Butler. And a wide open look for Hero. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Doris, growing up around New York, what makes this Knicks franchise so special?
Well, I think certainly the energy of the city, the passion for the game of basketball, playing in the Mecca, how fired up opponents are to play in Midtown Manhattan. The Knicks are a team that everyone follows.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. Tries to save it. Hero, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Toppin kicks to Quickly. Back to Toppin. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Outside, Hero. Outside, Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And you see players trying to get the officials to blow the whistle. Were players in your day, Greg, falling down as much as they seem to be doing now?
Oh, it's way more common now. And let's face it, it's a copycat league. All the whistles slow the game down. I just love to see them let a little bit more go.
Adebayo finds Hero. The pass to Martin. And here's Oladipo. Back to Martin. Swiped away.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. New York leading by 4. Driving the lane, uses both hands to slam it down.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And Greg, in the era of positionless basketball, Mitchell Robinson is an old school center, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, during his first 4 years in the league, Robinson didn't attempt a single three. Has led the league in shooting percentage, so Mitchell knows his role.
Hero from long range. Pass to Barrett. Here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
There's Hero with the 3. Miami no good on that time either.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. The Knicks on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. And the foul on Victor Oladipo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Yurtseven's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kevin Love comes in for Caleb Martin. Max Strus is checked in for Buck. And Vincent subbed in for Tyler Hero. The Heat trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The wide open look here for Oladipo. Buries the long-range jumper. Oladipo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Randle. Into the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
We know that Julius Randle loves to put it on the deck. Off the dribble drive, boy, he can be tough to deal with.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back.
The Knicks, 33. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Kevin Love out there with Max Strus. Then it's Vincent. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Yurtseven in at the 5 spot. Here's Sims. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Sims has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks. Doris, since 2000, the New York Knicks have won a grand total of 1 playoff series. What are their issues? Why the problems?
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you always evaluate an organization in its totality. You start with the ownership group, then you go to the general manager, down to the coaches, and how is your roster? What caliber of player is there? Clearly, they have not had stability amongst the GMs, the coaches, or the personnel. It does, however, appear that they are moving in a direction with a clear plan now.
Brunson, it's blocked. Here's Oladipo, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, there is incredible natural strength and control of his body by Victor Oladipo. Nice job.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Here's Vincent, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Inside. The kick out to Oladipo. Love with the screen for Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Oh, guys, how good is Love at fighting through the contact to finish and score it?
And a new group in for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtseven. Butler comes in for Max Strus. Heroes checked in for Victor Oladipo. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Gabe Vincent. Pulls up for 3. Toppin pulls it in. New York leading by 8. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
So New York going with almost an entire new group. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
For the Knicks, Sims is checked in and quickly in for Jalen Brunson.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with him. You can run your offense through him late game. Kevin Love brings so much to the table.
There's Hero with a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So New York will take it the other way. Sims inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. Now, here's Quickly. Robinson passes to Quickly. Pass to Barrett. At the elbow, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Butler kicks to Hero. Butler deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Lowry. Love with the screen for Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Hits it from three-point range. Hero's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Sims the pass to Quickly. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson. Second shot opportunity. They retain possession. Randall kicks to Quickly. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Heat. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside, Hero. Love with the screen for Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. Now here's Butler. Fires from the wing. Here's Adebayo. There's Hero with the 3. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Knicks lead by 9. And we're coming.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. New York leading by 9, and New York looking at who they've got. Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Hartenstein is out there with Randall, and it's Sims in at the 5 down low. Here's Hartenstein, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass, all about effort right now.
Robinson against Barrett. Zeller, a screen on Barrett. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Here's Zeller outside for Lowry. Pass to Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Here's Randall. Some solid defense from Butler. The Heat trail by 9. It's stolen by Randall. To the wing on the left. Tipped away. Runs in the pass to Barrett. And Adebayo sends it back.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots. And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Now at the line.
And this is the time now where the officials can
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Okay, David, thanks. Robinson kicks to Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Goes up again. Outside Butler. It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from Adebayo.
See, right there in the screen and roll, Butler showing the capacity to create for others. I love that.
Lowry against Brunson. And Adebayo sends it back. Fade away. Brunson, no good. The Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Butler's got it back down to single digits for Miami. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Randall with the ball. And he drives in. Great D that time from Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Out defended by Randall. And the basket by Lowry.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 5. 1:39 left to play here in the fourth. The Heat making a switch here. Love's checked in.
And here come your Heat Quaker dance crew. Hey fans, let's
1:39 left in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Sims. Out left to the wing. From deep. New York, no good that time either. Heat on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Butler kicks to Robinson. Fires for 3. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 5. We've got 1:08 left here in the fourth quarter. Heroes checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Tyler Hero.
The Heat trail by 5. Outside Butler. Over in the corner, Hero. Back to Butler. Shot clock at 5. Misses the 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Brunson scanning the floor. Drills it from outside.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside Hero. Again, the miss by the Heat. One-on-one fast break. The tray. Brunson, no good. Now Hero. Here he goes. Net falls. Big assist by Love.
And from the moment he stepped into this league, Tyler Hero has wanted these big shots. A prime-time player.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
tonight. I'd say that's a squad ready for action. So Atlanta will get the first possession. And now the Atlanta Hawks starters. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Okongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Collins in at the 3. And they're on the break. Here's Lowry. And he lays it in on the break.
Good hands by Lowry. He just got out there and created that easy opportunity.
Yeah, and Kyle Lowry has always used his stocky build to his advantage. But coming into this season, the Heat said he'd have to address his conditioning.
Butler against Capella. The 3 ball. Butler can't get it to go. Outside Murray. Collins outside. Launches it. Sinks it from distance. Grant, we saw in last year's playoffs, the hamstring injury hampered Lowry.
It really did. I mean, he plays a physical style, getting in there and taking charges. And as he enters his late 30s, staying in peak condition could help him withstand the rigors of the season.
No good on that one.
Well, for a big guy, Kevin Love is certainly one of the best free throw shooters in the game, and you don't want to send him to the line.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Young. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Adebayo, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Outside Young. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry finds Love. Rejected by Okongwu. Murray passes to Capella. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Young with it, picked up by Lowry. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Murray. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
And the DeJounte Murray trade sort of came out of left field. Seemed mutual as the Spurs went to a younger direction and wanted Murray to play for a contender. A trade where everyone involved gets what they want.
And it's Butler with the jam.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Pass to Young. On the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Okongwu. Love grabs the miss.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. Outside Young. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Young's got 5 now.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
And a little basketball royalty in the building. Dwayne Wade taking in the game.
Oh, Miami's got to step it up. You got to deliver with him in the house. And speaking of delivering when it matters most, his 2006 Finals performance, one of the greatest in NBA history.
Lowry, the pass to Love, and the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, strength and attitude there on the glass shown by Kevin Love.
Atlanta's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Young from long range, and the Hawks with another 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. 4-3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Hero against Collins. Hero outside. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Adebayo finds Love. Now Hero. Pass to Lowry. Back to Hero. Tries yet again. And it's Love missing.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Collins, no good. Miami trailing. Lowry, the pass to Hero. The three is up. Here's Love. Pass to Lowry. Butler, the open look. Cans it with nobody near him. Butler's got 6.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
A big-time effort for Trey.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Marriott 7 out there with Kevin Love. Then it's Gabe Vincent. Then it's Max Strus. And it's Oladipo in at the 2-guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Bay. Pass to Fernando. From the wing. Got it. Granted, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing, and he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. Outside Bogdanovich. Let's go with a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Bogdanovich down low. He got a piece of it. Oladipo on the wing. Defended by Griffin. Outside Strus. Back to Martin. Strus with a screen on Bay. Martin misses.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And so the ball out of bounds. Bay touched it last. The Heat have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. To the middle. Martin right side. You're 7 a screen. Martin misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Ryan?
Allie, thank you.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim. Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Miami has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Here's Fernando. He's covered by your 7. Down low. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Oladipo, the pass to your 7. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Pass to your 7. Martin outside. And stolen by Bay. And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul number 4.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time, and it's Miami the other way. Pass to your 7. Lets the 3 fly. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Bay outside, right wing. And here's Griffin outside. Hits the trifecta. Griffin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And that's a nice pass from Bay, willing to do whatever he can to help his team.
Here's your 7. Back to Vincent. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Yeah, communication breakdowns. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Murray with it. Back to Okongwu. Pass to Young. To the paint. Lets it fly. From deep. Capella. Kept alive by Atlanta. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for your 7. Love comes in for Martin. Butler's checked in for Strus. And it's Lowry in for Vincent. Now here's Murray. And he drives in. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
And stolen by Adebayo. Left side Love.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Pass to Collins. Now here's Murray. And the first half comes to a thanks, Allie. After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got. Kongwu at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Collins in at the small forward position.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Now here's Lowry. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
And he just uses his body so well off the bounce. Kyle Lowry, he's in complete control right there. And then look at that soft touch.
Pass to Okongwu. Young against Lowry. A good look from Young. It's good from about 19 feet. Young's got 10. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Grant.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now here's Love. Butler finds Oladipo. Butler against Collins. For three, Oladipo. And again, Miami with a triple.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Outside Young. Inside Murray. Crafty move. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game. Butler passes to Oladipo. And the 3 off target. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
Murray against Oladipo. Back to Love. For 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. You know, before they moved to Atlanta, the Hawks had a lot of playoff success. They made the NBA Finals 4 times in their first 12 years, and they won a championship, Brent.
Yeah, recent years haven't been as kind, but getting back in the mix there, and it's been a half-century since they've gotten to the finals. They have some special players on this team, and the Hawks fans are really desperate to see them compete at that level again.
And Brent, you look at Miami's playoff pedigree. They've made the Eastern Conference Finals 6 times over the last 12 years.
Yeah, and those 2 championships they had in that 12-year period were square on the shoulders of their big 3 that they put together. But I don't see them slowing down when it comes to reloading. This team knows how to do it well.
Young from long range. Rebound by the Heat. Hero on the wing. Guarded by Young. For 3, Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Miami ball.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Murray.
This is where Oladipo goes in and has no fear of drawing some contact. Nice job of getting through the defense. This Hawks offense can be explosive when they're hitting. They can hurt you from inside and out. They move the ball well and they run well as a team.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
He's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Now here's Oladipo. 7 points in the game. Outside Butler. Back to Adebayo. Out to Oladipo. Here's Butler. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Adebayo. And he comes up with a bucket. Adebayo's got his second basket of the game.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
And for the Hawks and their offense, they put up points and take care of the ball, Brent.
That's a pretty good recipe, B.A. This is a young team, but taking care of the ball and valuing possessions, that's hard to get through to young players. They've done a great job of that. So is their coaching staff. So this offense could be in a great situation for years to come.
And so here is Miami following the score by Atlanta. Hero for 3. Here's Love. That shot no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the middle. Okongwu uses the glass to finish the layup. Okongwu's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Up top, Hero. Guarded by Young. Hero against Young. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one on Young.
And as Hero's body matures more and more, his strength is going to help him on plays like this where he gets contact.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Oladipo. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Make some noise, fans, for your Heat Breaker dance crew. Hey fans, let's hear it.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
24 seconds left in the third quarter.
Make some noise once again for your
Here's Bogdanovich. Griffin outside.
Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat dancers.
Pass to Fernando.
Let's hear it
Back to
once
Griffin.
again for
The three ball.
Get loud.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Hero for three. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive, drawing the defense's attention.
And the second free throw is good. And he nails the third. That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Heat out.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks trailing. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Hero in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. It's good.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers.
No good. A bit long that time.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
To the inside, Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Good work there as it goes. Neither team able to build a lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Young against Hero. Here's Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Trae Young continuing to read and scan the floor. And that time finds an open teammate.
Collins against Butler. Hero outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Off target with the 3. For Atlanta, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Back to Capella. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
Butler against Capella. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the Heat with some changes. Love comes in for Martin. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Robinson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Adebayo passes to Butler. Stolen by Collins. Deflects the pass. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Pass to Hero. Love a screen on Murray. Love with the ball. Okongwu with the rebound. Outside Murray. Back to Capella. And Capella slams it down.
And Clint, Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Capella. And here are the Hawks now. They're on a 13-4 run.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Rejected by Okongwu. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Stolen by Hero. Now Lowry. Love passes to Butler. Shoots over Collins. Pass to Butler. There's a screen by Love. Clock at 6. Back to Butler from deep. And they recover it. Here's Adebayo. That one no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Right side Young. Here's Okongwu. Into the lane. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Trae Young.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Lowry. Third personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he sinks the second.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag. And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Outside Young. Three-pointer. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Hero on the wing. Off the mark. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Brent Barry.
their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Collins in at the small forward position. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
So dangerous in the paint. Randall with a good mix of power, skills, and balance.
Young with no one around. Good on the three-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a three-point game. Outside Robinson, back to Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows, Collins, not to be denied.
Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the game here.
And Collins is shown to be a game changer on the floor. The problem for him has been staying on the floor. Has fought the injury bug his whole career.
Atlanta with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Bucket is good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
For Collins, he has yet to play close to a full slate of games, Greg, in a single season.
Collins has missed time in each season he's played. He's young enough. A few years of good injury fortune can change the narrative. And let's just hope that's the case for his sake.
No good on the wing three. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Randall outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Young, good. He's got 9.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Sims inside. Capella's there. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
Now, here is Young. 9 points in the game so far. To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's just strength right there. Capella taking it and working through it all.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Now here's Randall. Out to Barrett. A second chance effort. Rebound, Atlanta.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Young inside. Brunson covering. It's good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off them, and it worked.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And so here is New York, down by 15. Brunson the pass to Sims. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Wide open look here for Murray. Buries it from three-point range.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Stolen by Collins. Here's Young. Finished off the break. Young's got 13.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing.
Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Atlanta Hawks.
And your Knicks City Kid. On your feet, fans.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Brunson and Barrett fill up the guard spots. Mitchell Robinson out there with Randall, and it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now Griffin, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
So New York ends up going with the new group. Atlanta on D. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Quickly with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Now, here's Tucker. Following the miss shot by Bogdan Bogdanovic. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Now here's Griffin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
Quality pass from Sadiq Bey, recognizing the overcommitment and making the D pay for it.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Hard finds quickly. The shot. Here's Hartenstein. No good that time. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Bey. Now the pass to Fernando. Here's Hunter. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Knicks trail by 21. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Oh, that's blocked. Fast break, the Hawks. Griffin leading the charge and finished off by Griffin.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He has 5. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
And so here is New York following the bucket by the Hawks. Fournier's shot is off. Toppin with the steal. And now the Knicks on the break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Hunter. The Knicks making the shot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Fournier against Hunter. Outside Fournier. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Passes to Fernando. Off on the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
No, bounce to the outs, Greg, yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's Griffin. Bogdanovich inside, quickly covering. 6 to shoot. Hunter kicks to Bay. Now, here's Toppin. He's tightly guarded. Bay with it. No good with the triple. And so it's Atlanta. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
17. The Hawks, 37.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not selling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the 3 spot. Guys, no question, Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
For New York, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Atlanta leading by 20. In the corner, Collins with it. From past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Randall left side. Yep, that one goes.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
21.
Here's Young. Young is double. Okongwu, the pass to Murray. Robinson with the block. Johnson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Outside for Randall. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Here's Young. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Here's Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but it struggles.
Continue. You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And so it's New York with it after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle. And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now here's Randall. Barrett, no good. Now here's Capella. He's covered closely. Kicks it to Collins. Murray outside. And it's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Brunson with the ball. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Randall surveying the D. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Murray dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Robinson sets a screen for Randall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Clint Capella. And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
And Young, here we go.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
Trae Young.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:08 left in the 3rd. Barrett the pass to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson. Up and in on the way.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Hawks leading by 23. Young outside. A 3-pointer is right on target. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
This is Trae Young's game. Unbreakable confidence, quick release, unlimited range.
Brunson, no good. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Blocking foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Second personal foul.
No good on that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Robinson.
That's off as well, so he misses both. The Hawks have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. He gets that one.
Fantastic work inside from Bay, showing how effective he can be from this area.
Hunter against Fournier. Robinson, and Robinson throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Basket counts.
And you have to admire Bogdanovich's confidence. Not easily shaken inside, even with the defense right up on it.
And stolen by Bogdanovic. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the
And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kid.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Bogdanovic. They've got Toppin. Emmanuel quickly out there with Hart. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. That's the 5 for New York right now.
Not just a scorer, Bogdanovic shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
Here's quickly after the basket by Atlanta. His three-pointers off the mark. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Fournier gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Here's Hartenstein. Here's quickly. They get it again. Outside Fournier. No good from outside. For Atlanta, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Okongwu comes in for Sadiq Bey. Murray's checked in for Griffin. Young is subbed in for Bogdanovic. Now here's Fournier. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Hawks lead 67-31.
Capella the pass to Murray. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. Capella kicks to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Murray. No good off the back of the rim.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Here's Toppin. Plays it up off the glass.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Hawks lead 67-30.
Stolen by Quickly. Pass to Fournier. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Hunter. Murray outside. He kicks it to Young. There's the pass to Capella. Launches a 3. Fournier pulls it down. Fournier's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
And Young, and here we go. And the shot goes in.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
So both teams changing it up here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Young with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Young with a terrific move and the bucket. Young's got 32 points.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
From the arc, Brunson no good. The Hawks are going 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Murray dishes to Capella. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Brunson.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Trae Young.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Brunson following the basket by Trae Young. Here's the three. Brunson, no good.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Shots good from Young.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
He rifled that one in from distance.
3-point goal.
Young's got 40 points.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Here's Brunson off on that one. And so Atlanta takes this one by a... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for...
a little bit of a rarity now, Grant. Neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Heat with some changes. Zeller's checked in for Love. And Oladipo is subbed in for Lowry. Randall against Butler. Ooh, Zeller with some nice D.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
It's Oladipo with a drive. Hero against Barrett. Robinson with a steal. Barrett with it. And it's blocked by Butler.
There are times on the defensive end where Jimmy Butler is locked down. He wants to send it back with the block, and he does exactly that.
Oladipo outside. The three-pointer off the mark for New York. They've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
New York foul. Jalen Brunson.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Inside. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Pass to Butler. And he drops it in from the low post.
Well, the competitive spirit of Jimmy Butler. Play in the paint, yes, sir.
Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And the first one at the line is good.
But Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
Barrett passes to Robinson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Butler, shoots over Randall. Another shot, back to Hero. From 12 feet, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness, on time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Here's Sims. Outside Brunson. This one for 3.
2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul.
Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the triple. Rebounded by Butler.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Butler outside. From behind the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end. And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
The Knicks have got half their attempts to go, 6 of 12. Outside Brunson. Outside Barrett. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Barrett passes to Robinson. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The athleticism of Mitchell Robinson is something to behold.
Hero on the wing. He's got 5. Off target from 3-point range. Fast break, New York. Here's Sims. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And great job to establish position and square up.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
Quickly from outside. He's off on that one. It's a tie game in New York. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
Your Knicks City Kings. And DameDolla.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Setting the floor for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Cody Zeller is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point. Here's Adebayo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Hero, the pass to Butler, and he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Evan Fournier.
If you want to check Jimmy Butler, you better be ready to compete. This guy is always playing hard.
Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Rose. And the three-pointer goes. Rose has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
I think Derrick Rose is feared as a driver of the basketball, but boy, that three-point shot has come a long way.
And they'll get another chance. Back to Oladipo. Pass to Hero. Here's Butler. Fournier covering. 4 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And yep, it's good. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Rose, the pass to Fournier. Here's Hartenstein. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Fournier over Butler. Back to Hartenstein. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And legacies are defined in the playoffs. Game to game, what's the measure of greatness for a star player in your mind, Grant?
Well, B.A., I think it's all about consistency. The great ones in this league historically bring it every night. They may have a bad game here or there, but for the most part, the energy, the effort, and the consistency is always there.
They get it back. The Knicks with the lead. Rose, the pass to Fournier, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Toppin outside. There's the three. And the Knicks, another three.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Will it go? And Adebayo slams it in.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Hart finds Fournier. Launches a three. The Knicks keep it alive. Rose outside. Second chance shot. To the right side. Toppin outside. Hart passes to Toppin. To the paint. Butler with a steal. Here we go. And the foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Butler passes to Robinson. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist from Robinson. Butler's got 6 here in the quarter. Butler against Fournier. Pass to Hart. Now here's Rose. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And here's Toppin from the arc. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Cuts off the pass. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now. And they'll go to the line. And he drops it first. Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off. Boy, R.J. Barrett has worked so hard to become a consistent three-point shooter. Go ahead, R.J., put in the work.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Adebayo finds Robinson. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Right side, Brunson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks, 42. The Heat, 28.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Barrett and Fournier make up the perimeter. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. The 3, Barrett. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here.
It'll be a jump ball.
Pass to Fournier. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
And the Heat shooting about 60% for the game.
You know, sometimes we forget how young some of these guys are. Take R.J. Barrett, making his NBA debut at 19. Still a few years away from hitting his prime. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And the free throw, no good. And specifically with R.J. Barrett, it feels like he's a lot older, Grant.
You know, B.A., but he's not close to 25 yet. So what we see right now, it's not what he'll be once R.J. hits his prime. Still a lot of room to grow for him.
Takes the 3. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. Goes up on the baseline. Oh, deflected. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And the Heat with some changes. Strus, he's checked in for Butler. Hero comes in for Robinson. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Counted for Vincent.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely, and he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
In transition. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Here's Strus. And it's all from three-point range. New York has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
That's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Pulls up on the wing. And it's Love missing. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Sims. And here's Brunson from the arc. Strus grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
From outside the arc, Robinson controls the rebound and the putback. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Back to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. The kick out to Fournier. Brunson passes to Fournier. Count that bucket. Fournier's got 8 points.
Well, from anywhere on the floor, you've got to be aware of Evan Fournier, even on the interior.
Here's Hero. Outside Strus. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Fournier, the pass to Brunson. Outside Fournier. Beyond the arc. Here's Brunson. He's got 9. And he dunks it down.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Yep, that one's good.
Boy, with Love's strength, so difficult to push him away from the rim when he puts it on the floor.
Here's Brunson. Oh, a special move before that shot. Brunson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outstanding move in the lane. Just enjoy that one at home, folks.
No doubt, with some huge elevation on the finish. Hero against Barrett, and so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Hartenstein, Obi Toppin, Josh Hart, Emmanuel Quickley.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
Quickley at the line, 2 shots.
And quickly drops them both. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Butler out there with Kevin Love. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. Love, that's good.
Well, this guy is a champion. Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
To the middle. Here's Randall, kicks it to Quickly. The 3 is up. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. Blocked.
Boy, impressive defense from top and right on the pipe. Send it back.
Here's Randall. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
For the Knicks, Sims, he's checked in for Toppin. Barrett comes in for Hart, and Brunson is subbed in for Quickly.
Boy, when you think back to 2021 and the year Julius Randle had, guys, a first-time All-Star, winner of the Most Improved Player Award that year, but then follows it up with a disappointing 2022 season.
Outside Brunson. 3-pointer. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And talking about Randall, Doris, you could see the emotions boil over at times during that 2022 campaign.
BA, there were multiple fines and altercations, and that can happen when you don't meet expectations and frustrations mount. And in particular, when you're dealing with the New York media and that passionate fan base, things can escalate.
Love passes to Lowry. Misses a 3. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And here's the fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
This is a guy who is now capable of shouldering the load on the offensive end of the floor. Jimmy Butler, a late first-round pick, but boy, has he improved.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Love.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Butler can't get it to go. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Heat have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Back to Butler, down low. And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game. For New York, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Barrett can't hit. Miami's gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Pass to Hartenstein. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Heat ball.
And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And it's Butler with the jam.
Boy, as a driver, Jimmy Butler is so physical, so tough. He's going to command the defensive attention. Nice drive.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jalen Brunson.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Love for 3. The shot no good. And New York the other way now. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Outside Barrett. Randall outside. It's stolen by Love. To the inside, Adebayo. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. For 3, Randall. And it's Miami with a rebound. Stripped it away. Knocked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Puts up a 3. Hero, no good. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have...
single unit. So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point. Well, we've got two teams here that are known for their half-court offense. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
Now Okongwu after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Young for three. Another three for Atlanta.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you got.
That's right. He was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
Well, not that wide open. You're given a juicy gift by the defense. You got to sink your teeth into it. That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
And a big trade this last summer was Murray coming to the Hawks. Paid a hefty price, but Atlanta feels he and Trae make a great backcourt pair. Hard to think of a more deadly backcourt in the East.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game. Murray, the pass to Okongwu. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Collins. Just 4 to shoot. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. And guys, how about the different ways John Collins can score on you?
John Collins can bully you on the inside, or he can spot up and shoot a little bit from the three-point line. So that ability to stretch the floor makes him one of the harder forwards to have to contend with. A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
So you have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Capella, the pass to Young. And it's the Heat on the break. There's Hero with the 3. Lowry for 3. Offensive rebound Heat. The feed to Butler. Over to the left wing. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Young, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And we'll see Bam Adebayo go to the line here. That's on Clint Capella, and he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Collins finds Young. To the left side wing. Here's Okongwu. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now, here is Young. He's got 8. And there's Collins on the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trae's going to find you.
In this offensive system, Brent, that the Hawks run, it allows for a lot of creativity.
Yeah, lots of dribble handoffs at the top of the key. You obviously have the, in case of emergency, break glass player in Trae Young. But they're not afraid to attack mismatches, and this is the type of offenses that I think a lot of players would enjoy playing.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now, here is Young. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Okongwu's shot is good.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Young. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Lets it go with a three. Young, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the basket by Lowry.
And really good execution of Kyle Lowry, looking spry and opportunistic on the break.
To the inside. Butler with the steal. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Collins. Right side Lowry. This one for three. Out to the right wing. Adebayo with a screen on Murray. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 points.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
Kicks it out to Collins. Butler with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Vincent is out there with Oladipo. Then it's Yurtseven. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. Here's Vincent following the bucket by the Hawks. It's Oladipo on the wing. Love inside. He's defended by Bay. Drills the three-pointer. Vincent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Bay wide open, and he fires. No good on the three. The Heat trail by 4. Love finds Oladipo. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Here's Fernando. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Here's Miami now. 6-point game. The pass to Vincent. Good ball movement here by Miami. Now, here's Strus. No points in the game yet for him. Outside, Griffin. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Miami with the rebound. Griffin with the steal. Three-pointer. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Love outside. They get the rebound to the right side. Strus with it. Clock at 6. Here's Oladipo. And there's the drive. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Love the pass to Vincent. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And the 3 ball is good. Now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, but fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
Well, wide open look for Love. And the Heat, another three.
The three-point stroke of Kevin Love is so dangerous, always a threat roaming the perimeter.
Here's Fernando. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player Award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. And in the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him and now is producing at an NBA level.
So they take the lead. Oladipo's got the lead up to 1 now for the Heat.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leaning on, so showing some leadership here.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Driving the lane. Kept alive by Atlanta. Here's Fernando. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And here's Love for 3. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Passes it to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Hunter getting enough room to find somebody to be hunted.
Here's Oladipo. Good saving. Love trying to break loose. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Pass to Yurtseven. Back to Oladipo. It's Oladipo on the wing. Knocks down the 3 ball. Oladipo's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Yeah, it's that guy again, Victor Oladipo, just getting it done. Looks like he's going to have a huge night.
Back to Griffin. Good if it goes. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David.
38.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Collins in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Well, he plays super active on the glass, so calls like this are to be expected.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Capella inside. He's against Martin. Shot by Collins, no good. Miami's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, and nailed 5 of them. You know, Brett, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number 1. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come. But Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Pass to Okongwu. He tries for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now here is Martin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And it's Butler missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Young for 3, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The Hawks leading by 5. And the points coming for them now, Craig, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like. Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time. And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Now here is Martin, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. Young with the ball, picked up by Hero. Outside for Martin. There's the 3. And stolen by Murray. Inside, Capella, back to Young. They get a hand on it. Capella dishes to Young. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
Hero, no good. Atlanta leading by 7. Murray finds Young. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Rebounded by the Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Young from deep three-point range. That is no basket. It's number 3. He has made 11. It's good. Butler's got 10.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Here's Young. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 5. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And for Miami, a tough way to go out last season. Game 7 at home against Boston. Jimmy Butler pulls up for a 3 and that close to the final.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
They're not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
And Young, here we go. And it's good for 2. Young's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
And the rejection by Collins. Young, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Trying to find Murray, and he gets it to him.
And that lob came from a mile away, and it was right on the money.
Talk about a long-distance connection. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Hero.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Lowry passes to Hero. Releases. Lowry finds Martin. Now here's Butler. Martin with the screen for Butler. And he's way off from outside. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hawks.
The Hawks Youth Dance Team.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Here's Young. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. And you have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Collins. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Here's Butler. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Yeah, pretty good show of strength there by Jimmy Butler, able to convert even after the hit.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted
the previous play is under review.
A different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Love's check in for Martin. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balance intact. He told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And Adebayo's game continues to grow. He's on fire right now.
Young is doubled. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety?
And here we go with the coach's challenge. A surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
Bam! Adebayo! His first team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that
it's previous play is under review.
real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so he makes both from the line. And Miami has possession. It's a three-point game. Hero with it. He's picked up by Collins. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. And the pass to Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. And they will call over the back on the play.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Young, no good.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Outside, Hero. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella.
Miami foul. Victor Oladipo. Third personal.
And the free throw, no good.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA, Trae Young, can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
The rebound by Kevin Love. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. Butler against Murray. Love with the screen on Murray. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Oladipo against Young. Fires from deep. Sinks the three-pointer. Young's got 8 points in the quarter.
Trae Young, one of those guys who you feel is capable of going off at any moment. One of the league's elite scorers. A confidence shown from Oladipo. He wants that shot in that moment.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. Dishes it to Murray. Driving inside. Young, no good. The Heat have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Love the pass to Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Love with the screen for Hero. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Kicks it out to Collins. This is it to Murray. With the drive. Shoots. Love grabs the board. Hero with it. And Young picks him up defensively.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
It's time for some teachers.
Knocked loose. And Oladipo kicks to Hero. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Butler feeling it out a bit. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Young outside. He takes it in. Yes!
It's in. Trae Young comes up huge this time, looking like the go-to guy.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off the inbound pass. Oh, no good. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And someone who welcomes big spots. Jimmy Butler loves that he's at the line. You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And a deep three from Young. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. 2K Sports. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Down in the block, it's Okongwu and Capella. And it's Collins in at the 3 slot. Love finds Hero. Going inside, can't cash in from close range. Hawk shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Okongwu, the pass to Capella. Right wing. Pass to Okongwu. And no good that time. Great D that time from Love. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime.
2 minutes.
Murray dishes to Capella. Good on the shot. Capella's got the first basket here in overtime for Atlanta.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time. And Jimmy Buckets is alive.
Here's Young. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got 36.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Young. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Tyler Hero picks one up.
Only minutes to go, and these are the moments that Trae lives for. It's all on him. Stepping to the line, in the spotlight. Ice Trae doesn't melt here.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Timeout for the Heat. Here we go, fans. Coming to the court right now are your ATL dancers.
Shoot 2.
So the first one drops, and that gives them the lead.
And we continue to see Young take on more responsibility, welcoming the challenge to go to the line. And you really can't say enough about his composure in the big moments, as cool as they come.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And Young, and here we go. Here's Capella, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Here's Butler. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early.
At the line for Atlanta.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
At the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
There's Hero with the 3. Okongwu grabs the board.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Down low, here's Adebayo. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team that time.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
It will go down, and the Hawks lead has got back down to 2 at those points from Victor Oladipo. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Good.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Adebayo drops them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Young against Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
You have the foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity strike to close this one out.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're down by 4. 11 seconds left in the first overtime. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
From deep 3-point range, can't get it to fall. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And they had some nervous moments down the...
Teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. The backcourt comprised of Brunson and Barrett. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Sims in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Brunson. Rebound, Trae Young.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
They kick it out to Murray. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Working off ball, something Murray continues to develop. That's a nice play.
Pass to Sims. The kick out to Brunson. Here's the 3. Knocks down the long J.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Now here's Young. Outside Murray. The 3. Shot clock at 6.
Knicks foul. Jericho Sims. His first. Team first.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside Young, 6 to shoot. Here's Capella. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
He makes 1 or 2 that time.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team, and Young has made a huge difference in their production.
Now here's Collins to the left side wing. Pass to Young. The 3. Not going to go that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. New York has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. And here's Brunson from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
Brunson's got 6.
That's just great court recognition there. He saw the D pack in the lane on the break, so he calmly rolls up and drained the transition 3.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's a joy to watch how active Capella is on offense, fighting for the boards and saving that play.
Outside Brunson. Fires the 3. The Knicks rebound. Robinson passes to Brunson. Tries again. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Nice discipline defensively for Capella. Does a great job of contesting shots without fouling.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Kicks it out to Barrett. And that one is hammered home.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Young. And here's a Kongwu for 3. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Outstanding timing from Capella. Knows when to get up and put it back.
Here's Brunson. And that's his 3rd bucket at 8 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. 1:02 left in the first. The kick out to Young. Pass to Collins. 5 to shoot. Up top, Young. Atlanta gets it back. Capella. Back to Collins. Second shot opportunity. And the jumper is on the mark.
Nice smooth stroke. John Collins has improved his confidence from mid-range.
Brunson against Young. Out to the right wing. The drive by Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Young. To the middle. Lets it go. A Kongwu, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Brunson, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
We've got Bogdan Bogdanovic, Sadiq Bey out there with Bruno Fernando. Then there's Griffin, and it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Toppin, he's checked in for Robinson. Back to Hunter. Oh, and he nails it from the high post. Hunter's got his first 2 points.
New players entering the league sometimes don't challenge you from mid-range, but Hunter is excellent from there.
Fournier for 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. Pass to Toppin. Oh, wow!
Wait a second.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Now here's Griffin. And that one drops for him.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Hart with it. Now guarded by Bay. Toppin passes to Hart. And here's Quickly. Clock at 6. Back to Hart. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3. Hart's got his first 3 points of the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Fernando to the left wing. Puts it up. Offensive board.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Hartenstein a screen. Here's Hart. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. The Hawks have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Man, Sadiq can really get up. What an alley-oop.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Hart with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Quickly passes to Toppin. 3-pointer, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Bay from long range. The Knicks pull it in. Now Quickly. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And here's Toppin from the arc. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Fernando. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Not just a score, Bogdanovich shows excellent feel as a playmaker. That was a nice find.
You know, you watch Bogey and how he can orchestrate. He's an underrated playmaker, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., the assist numbers don't jump out at you, but he has great court vision at all times. Runs the pick and roll well and is shifty in the paint.
Count it. Good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Griffin outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Griffin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
The Hawks have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Pass to Fernando. Lays it up and banks it in. Fernando's got 6 points.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Bogdanovich against Quickly. Here's Hartenstein. And stolen by Bay. And here's Hunter from the arc. Counted from distance. And it's a 9-point Atlanta lead.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
Toppin outside. Pass to Hart. Back to Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hartenstein. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's Fernando. Shakes him. And he sinks the layup. Give him 8 points now.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Quickly from outside, drops in the three. Quickly's got himself on the board with a three there. The clock runs out, and appreciate it, Allie. And
Your Hawks, 32. The Knicks, 26.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. The backcourt comprised of Brunson and Barrett. Julius Randle out there with Mitchell Robinson, and it's Sims in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Hawks leading. Here's Murray. Collins left side. And here's Capella. Over Randle. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. And the Knicks shooting 46%, a decent average so far. 4-3. The shot off that time. Well, the Hawks shooting has been great this game, 58%. Young against Barrett. Capella, screen on Barrett. And he lobs it up. Young finds Capella. To the paint. Clock is at 3. Here's a Okongwu. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Okongwu's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Barrett. And it's blocked by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
Okongwu with the bucket. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
Young way outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Kicks it out to Barrett. From downtown. He can't get it to go. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Capella. And misses it off the right side of the rim. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And Barrett good for 3. Barrett's got 5 now.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Knocks it down from distance.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3 ball. Give me back that momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Now here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Robinson a screen on Young. And here's Brunson from the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And Jalen Brunson, he's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. For 3. Hits the three-pointer. Now just a 5-point Atlanta lead.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
This is when they need it the most, so they're so close to evening this game up.
New York has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Brunson against Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game. A new lineup here for New York. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Toppin outside. Outside Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Hart. Fournier against Hunter. Three-pointer off the mark.
And just executing your offense earlier in the clock helps you avoid shots like that.
Inside. Here's Hartenstein. Shoots over Bay. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Saddiq Bey. That free throw misses.
Isaiah Hartenstein taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Here's Fernando. Give him 8 points now.
Knicks foul. Isaiah Hartenstein. His first. Team second.
34 seconds left in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Fernando. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Hart from long range sinks the tray. Hart's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Fernando. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes it inside, and the bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Just a natural-born scorer. Bogdanovich takes the hit and makes the adjustment.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Griffin. Bruno Fernando is out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3, a small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Fernando.
Get there, get there.
Fires top of the key. Another one falls for Atlanta. New York trailing. It's quickly with a drive. And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul.
Team first. Substitution on the court.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Brunson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up. Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Brunson against Young. And that one's good for Brunson.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
They kick it out to Murray. There's the drive. And again, it's Atlanta.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Brunson against Young. Here's Randall. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And for Julius Randle, back in 2014, a nightmare start to his career, Greg.
Oh, man, so sad. I mean, Julius breaking his leg just 14 minutes into his NBA debut. A serious injury that required him to miss his entire rookie season. But give Randle credit for coming back and carving out a great career.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for New York. Basket's good.
The way Trae Young steps up on offense is terrific. He works hard to deliver for his team.
Here's Brunson. Count it. Brunson's got 20 points.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Young against Brunson. Outside Barrett. Ooh, stolen by Murray. He shoots. And too long on the shot. New York, they're working against the clock now. Pass to Brunson. Takes the three. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. To the left side wing. Murray from outside. Randle pulls down the board for New York. They've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And Collins with the big block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. .144 left to play in the fourth quarter. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Sims. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Capella. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Atlanta?
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Now here's Young. Atlanta again missing. Pass to Randle. Outside Barrett. Puts up a three. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
He gets the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both free throws good from Brunson.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Up top, Young. Brunson defending. And it's good.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now here's Barrett. Hartenstein a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Second chance effort. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
He got the ball in perfect position, went up over the smaller defender, and laid it in for a big bucket.
Count it!
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
That could be a 4 to 5 point turnaround. How quickly things change.
And that's exactly why.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen
The previous play is
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure that
the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys." Let's see if that laid-back approach works.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
What an explosive player Trae Young has turned himself into. He is must-see TV every night.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Outside for Randall. Pass to Barrett. And here's Brunson from the arc. Oh, bangs home the 3. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 1. Only 2 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what do you think?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
He got it up in time. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Knicks who come out on top here with the lead.